Don't ever let someone tell you you can't do it. If you have a dream, you got to protect it. Hi. Today we are going to learn about communication and its definitions. Communication is the foundation of human interaction. But what exactly it is and how does it help to shape our society? So let's first understand the word communication. The English word communication has been derived from the Latin word communicare, which means to impart or to participate or to transmit. The word communicare is derived from the root communis, which means to make common or to share. Communication is the process of sharing information, ideas, emotions, and messages between individuals or groups, the exchange of perceptions, the messages or informations through speech, visuals, signals, symbols, writings, or even attitudes. Take for example, a teacher explaining you some concept, a journalist reporting news, or even a WhatsApp message. Everything is communication. There are so many scholars like them who have defined communication. Alan Lewis says that communication is the sum of all things one person does when he wants to create understanding in the mind of another person. It is a bridge of meaning. And he also says it involves a systematic process of telling, listening, understanding, and responding. The other scholar, Ordway Teed, says communication is a composite of information given and received of a learning experience in which certain attitudes, knowledge, and skills change, carving with them alterations of behavior, of listening effort by all involved, of a sympathetic, fresh examination of issues by the communicator himself, of a sensitive interacting point of view leading to a higher level of shared understanding and a common intention. Theo Heyman says communication is the process of passing information and understanding from one person to another person. It is a process of imparting ideas and making oneself understand by other person. M.T. and G. Meyer says communication refers to a special kind of patterning which is expressed in a very symbolic form. For communication to take place between or among people, two requirements must be met. One is a symbolic system must be shared by the people involved, meaning we need to speak the same language, jargon, or the dialect. Secondly, the associations between the symbols and their reference must be shared. The next scholar, Keith, says communication is a process of passing information and understanding from one person to another person. John Idea says communication is essentially the ability of one person to make contact with another and make himself or herself understood. William Newman and Charles Summers says communication is an exchange of ideas, facts, opinions, or emotions of two or more persons. Louis Allen says communication is a bridge of meaning. It involves a systematic and continuous process of telling, listening, and understanding. Peter Little says communication is a process by which information is transmitted between individuals or organizations so that an understanding response results. Murphy Hildebrandt Thomas says communication is a process of transmitting and receiving verbal and non-verbal messages. It is considered effective when it achieves the desired response or reaction from the receiver. So basically, the word communication has got many definitions. In 1970, communication theorist Frank Dance counted more than 100 distinct definitions of communication proposed by different experts in the field. In the years since that survey, even more definitions should have surfaced. So by drawing these multiple definitions, we can define communication as a systemic process in which people interact with and through symbols to create and interpret meanings. In the next video, we will talk about nature, scope, and purpose of communication. See you!